we're going to, that's analyzing all the 10 teams. We're going to open up the phone lines and hear from some of our many fans. Also, the fifth caller is going to receive this beautiful YMSL long sleeve T-shirt, which we're all wearing right now. So the number is 732-531-5959, and I see the phones are already lighting up.
732-531-5959. Now, Bob, I was wondering what went on in the off-season in the commissioner's office as you saw the applicants continuing to sign up for the league. Were you hesitant against expansion like this, or?
Well, a lot of people in the league were against the expansion. They thought we'd lose the quality of the players and the depth, and but I felt it was time. We went from 3 years ago to 6 teams. The year after 7, then 8, and I was very happy to go to 9. But there was just such an influx of players that wanted to play, but top-notch players, and so it's going to be. I think it's good. This is way back when your father played in the mid '80s.
Right.
They had 12 teams, 14 teams. And the league's only going to get better. Now you have Hillel putting up great farm systems for us, DSN, 7th, 8th graders playing, and great athletes. So I think the league's only going to continue to grow. And we'll see. We'll see in our first call's coming in.
Let's see it. I think someone's got to answer it, Bob.
Yeah.
There we go.
Look at this TV. Look at the
Yeah, can I help you?
Yeah, hey Bob, Jackie T here.
Jackie T. How are you, Jackie?
I'm doing great. You guys did a great job over there. Let me just,
All right, don't take anything personal about your team. We're just analyzing you.
Oh, no, of course. No, everything that you guys said was pretty on the money, except for you guys not really knowing some of the young players I have. But everything else seems pretty right. You guys are on the money with a lot of the teams.
Well, tell us a little bit about some of the young players that you have.
Okay, I'll tell you right now. Nathan Zolf in left field is a hell of a center fielder. He's playing left, so the adjustment there should be no problem for him. Right fielder Josie, you always say he has a gun of an arm.
Yes.
So I would say outfield's pretty good. Set right there. Collins back, shortstop, great fielder, good range, great hitter. Shea was their base. I don't need to say anything about him. David Ruscia, second base, is an all-pro second baseman. All-pro. Great hitter, professional hitter. Like to go the other way, so I'm happy to have him. Eddie Akeem, to me, the best DH in the league. But he's going to play a little first base also. Sonny Nakin, great scooper, good fielding first baseman. Great single hitter also. I think 500 last year. Joey Blavin catching. Good catcher, brings his own bat, so you like to see that. So, you know he can hit there. And
Now, JT.
Irving Patesh, both playing short center for me. David Timon, Norman's back, you know David Timon. He has a gun in arm he can play. And
Sure.
That's pretty much the team right there.
Is there any truth to the rumor that your heart was set on drafting Mavora this year and that Ike Edid was not your first choice?
I'll tell you the situation. I did move up. Listen, there was only 5 pitchers in the league. When my pick was, I wasn't going to get any of them. So I would have got E.B. Sachs, but it would have been too early to take him. But I would have taken him. That's how much I feel like you have to play with a pitcher in order to have fun and compete. So I said, let me go, let me trade up, and I'll either get Ike Mavora, I'll be happy with, because he can hit. But also I can get Ike Edid. Either one I'm happy with. Very happy with. I wouldn't have traded. I even let Eddie Richie slide by. So that's how happy I was with Ike Edid. And now that it comes to think of it, really getting Ike Edid was really the best thing that ever happened, because he's really just a winner. I love to hear him talk. He's always confident. He's always knows he's going to win, and it's good to have as a captain.
Well, how did Ike handle that whole scenario where your family was visibly upset that you didn't get Mavora? Did he take was he slighted by that, or did he just
No, he claims didn't really hear anything about it.
Oh.
He didn't hear anything, so I guess there's nothing. No problem.
Okay, good. So, you guys, I think your team, like you said, has got the potential to be very good. I guess some of these young kids got to step up, and I'm sure they will, especially Nathan Zolta seems like it.
I think, truthfully, this year, all the teams that have these 5 pitchers have a chance. The other 5, I mean, you got to just say that, you know what, I mean, those are the shaky teams. But the first 5 pitchers, you got to say, you got to guarantee them a spot. I can't see Leo Cash and Moses. Moses is pretty good. I can't see Leo Cash and Red and David Azer taking 2 from any of these elite pitchers.
I know. But Red's also got 10 championships to his name, so, you know, you can never count him out. So... All right, Jackie, we got the phone lines are ringing and lighting up, so we got to...
Good luck this year, Jackie. Good luck.
You're doing a great job.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
You know what? That was a very good call, and he's right about the premium of having a good pitcher.
Yeah.
It's hard with 10 teams, and we'll see how it plays out. He doesn't think one of the lower-tier pitchers can sweep a series this year, so we'll see.
Once again, the number is 732-531-5959 or 5960. So,
we like our chances with Mavor. You know, he mentioned about the pitching. And, that's
lines are blowing up tonight.
It's almost impossible to make predictions with 30 new guys, and we don't, coming from a league that didn't have elite players, so we don't know how it's going to carry.
Who is he considering the 5 pitchers? It's
Jeffrey and AB.
The 2 stackers, Jeffrey, AB, right?
Yedid and Azer.
And Azer, right?
But I kind of think Max Yedid is is already more of a proven thing. He's pitched a few years, night league. So let's see what we got here. Hi, can we help you?
Yes, Michael Sabon here, calling in live.
Oh, how are you, Mike? How's everything?
Still Mike.
As you heard, we were all very impressed with your team.
Thank you. I just saw the report. Very happy with the team. Glad you guys like it. I like it. Very happy. Douglas, I wanted to conclude our conversation last night. You were offering me Jimmy Malak for Moses and Stefan Batesh.
Who?
You were offering me Jimmy. You said you didn't want to deal with him for Moses
for
and
who?
Stefan.
For Moses and
Stefan Batesh.
Who's going to pitch for you if I do that?
Who's going to pitch for you?
Who's going to pitch for you?
For you, he wants to know who's going to pitch.
Oh, I'm going to put Mike DeSalem as the pitch.
All right, well, we could discuss it. We can discuss it. Jimmy's very happy to be on our team, so, I don't want to upset him and trade him.
But as we all know, everyone is on the block on Douglas's team. Sabon, this is a new role for you as captain. How do you think you're going to be able to handle dealing with, some of the bench players complaining about at-bats, people on a field, and things like that?
Well, I'm not babysitting these guys. They've been around a long time. And I picked them based on the position. So if you notice, I got Moses to pitch. He's in 2 games. He's not going to hit. You got Corny, the corn dog, catching. He's not going to hit. And we're going to let Mikey Shalom hit full time. We're going to let Stefan Batesh hit. And I'm going to get these guys into the game. A couple of them already reached out to me. They want a shot at a position, and I'm going to give them. I didn't come into to be a captain just to kill everyone. I'm sure I'm going to do a little of that too, but, I'm going to give everybody a fair shot.
So if anybody misses a game at all, that means Moses is going to hit or Corman's going to hit.
No, they're absolutely not hitting, so, and they know that. They don't want to. So, we're going to work it out. We'll figure out the whole situation. But, I'm hearing a lot of negative talk about some of the picks that I made, like Farka, and, come on. I'm hearing that I took a big chance taking an unproven guy like this. The guy's a monster. Are you kidding me?
I only heard good things about him. So, I don't know where you're hearing that bad stuff.
No, I didn't say I heard it from you. I heard it from other people. But, I'm very...
I think everybody's big question is, can the Brooklyn guys carry it over into this league? So they're putting like an asterisk until it's proven. So maybe that's the big concern. But I think he's going to have a great year. He's got an outstanding arm. He's got David Franco to the left of him. I mean, he's so I don't think it's going to be an issue actually.
Saban, what do you think about Sammy Cross, that shortstop? Do you think he's ready to be the full-time shortstop in this league?
I absolutely do. The guy reached out from Israel, and there was a couple of other veterans available when I picked him, but I wanted a nice, athletic guy who has still a lot to prove in this league, and he's going to be a great fit with guys like Barca and Franco, and Franco's going to mentor a lot of these young guys, and he knows that he's good, and he's going to come back and have even a better year. I'm positive about that.
All right, now Sammy Sane at third base. He played a couple of really played second base, I think, more in the league in the past. Are you any concerns that you can handle it full time?
No, absolutely not. I have full trust in this guy. As a matter of fact, I don't even remember him being a full-time third baseman. I actually picked him to play second, and I picked Morris Casson to play third. But wherever these guys feel comfortable,
Right.
I'm going to let them play. If they want to switch and it works, then I'm going to do how they feel. I think I'm covered solid at all of these positions, and I think we have a very good team. And like you said, on paper, it means nothing, but you got to be happy with what you have to start the season.
Now, really, my biggest concern, I think, is going to be what Moses holding up the whole year. He hasn't done it, as Norman mentioned, in several years, and but he seems to get better as the year goes on. So that's a big plus you have going for you.
Well, I definitely agree with that, but he is a veteran, and I didn't want to let the cat out of the bag too early, but there's rumors that Speedbag Scissorhands is training him and Nemi Cat full time after the surgery, and we're going to get them all on the program.
All right, and so we're expecting good things out of you, Saban, this year, and hopefully you'll be hoisting the cup at the end of the year.
That's the goal. That's why I wanted the rings, and I'm confident that I will be there hoisting that cup.
Okay, thanks for the
All
call.
right. Good luck this year.
Good luck.
Guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.
That's one of our regular callers, and that's how you know that softball's right around the corner when you start hearing from Saban on a weekly basis.
So he's very confident this year, as he should be.
Yeah.
He really analyzed the draft. He knew what he wanted going in. He told me his picks a few days before, he got everybody he wanted. So
The thing with Saban is his team is usually the one that everyone counts out, and he uses that as if no one gave us a chance, blah, 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 blah. This year, everyone's saying, no, they're the favorite. They're supposed to win this thing. So,
okay.
Let's see how he handles
that.
So
now up to the next caller is going to get this beautiful T-shirt.
Just cool.
That's all right. Next caller.
We'll wait all day for this.
Exactly.
Next caller, this beautiful long sleeve tee available in any size. You can wear it just like our group over here.
Is that 100% cotton?
100%.
Wow.
Pre-washed?
It's pre-shrunk, pre-washed, and it's mercerized cotton.
And the telephone number again is?
732-531-5959 or 5960.
Right. The phone's ringing.
I like this new live format, by the way.
Live from New Jersey.
It's on our toes. No editing.
Yeah.
We got to be on top
But we're
of the game.
professionals. We don't need that.
So it worked well at the draft. I thought the draft live, the first couple of rounds, was incredibly interesting to do it on that. I think
when the schedule's ready, the opening games we'll announce them live if we can. Before just sending them out, it'll be a nice,
that's it's a good
nice
idea.
twist.
Yeah.
So,
is there going to be divisions this year, or how's the schedule going to work with 10 teams?
No, we're not. We're not going to. We're going to do one division. There's too many problems. You do two divisions, and how do you? People complain. I did this pictures in the other division. I had three pictures.
Right.
So get everybody in the same page. So.